There we go. Talk on Discord, it's easier. It's here. I'm here. We're here. I don't know if this chat is the same. That was weird. I don't know what shit the bed. Whether it was YouTube or OBS. And realistically, I should have stopped there, but there is such great games that I wanted to highlight. And I don't even know where to start. I might just talk the last few bits because this is getting crazy. Rather than show you in VR. So how about we do a little bit of desktop surfing? The first thing I'm going to do is change this over so you can see the screen. Oh. We don't need to wooja silence. So well, this is the honourable mention portion because it's 10:30 and I have work in the morning. The quest is dying. The stream crapped the bed. I've got 34 of 48 achievements on Arizona Sunshine. Fuck. I need to give that Wooja vest away to get it out of my freaking area. So, where's the stream? Where's the chat? Is this the chat? Are you here? Who knows? So we're going to call this the honourable mention section, where we bring up games that are definitely worth your attention, but I don't have time to play. So number one is Arizona Sunshine. Arizona Sunshine is available on the Quest. This is currently the PC version. I'm sorry, sue me. I was going to play it, but it needs to install. But it is a beautiful, beautiful game. It's a fantastic story, and it's also multiplayer. There's also a horde mode, so if you want to take time out with 4 friends, 3 friends and yourself, you can absolutely play Arizona Sunshine, and it is such a blast. It's killing zombies. It's what I wanted from Saints and Sinners. It's a story mode game that just knocks it out of the park. Absolutely love it. Totally recommend it. Another game that I actually was going to play, I have this installed on the Quest and I don't know why it didn't come up. And that is Racket Nx. It's recently had a multiplayer update as well. I actually have it installed on the PC, I could launch it right now. But yeah, this game is so fun, and dear God, it can be used for fitness. Once again, make sure you've got an empty play space for this one, because like Super Hot, you are going to beat the crap out of everything that is around you if you don't. The multiplayer, I haven't tried, but really, really won't mind it. So if anybody has tried it, let me know. This is the desktop order blowing out in big bad way. so fun and addictive. There is a video on the channel if you want to see me play it. I took, once again, the Quest out into the back garden and just started playing this, and had such a great time. So yeah, definitely try out Racket Nx. If it's in your price range and you are wanting a fitness game, the music is dope. This now supports co-op. I own it, of course, as always. Yeah. I'm shocked I've not actually seen you pair play this. I assume it's just 2 people. If it's 3, I'll play, but I'm pretty sure it's just 2. So yeah, totally recommend that. If you've got a friend that has it too, you'll have a blast. Another honourable mention. So I mentioned earlier about Space Team and being able to sit around with the family and play a game on Christmas Day. If you want to play a game with the family, they don't need to do anything in particular other than be able to read. That's it. That's all you need to do with this game. Keep talking and nobody explodes. You are a bomb diffuser. It requires teamwork of the highest proportion. You need to be very concise. You need to tell people exactly what you're seeing. They need to give you very concise answers. They need to be able to get the answers very, very quickly. It is an absolute blast. Please excuse the pun. You can print it, but I always just used like an iPad or a phone or something and just got people to read the instructions. You just go to bombmanual.com. Yes, you will have that in your search history. No, the police will not come knocking on your door. That tells you exactly how to defuse all of these. The problem is they can't see what you're seeing. You don't know what they're seeing. I am using normal OBS. Might be Studio. Don't like slobs. Seem to have a bit of a performance hit that I didn't agree with. Does have lots of features, but then also there's a lot of features it didn't have, and I missed those. So yeah, keep talking and nobody explodes. It is native to the Quest, to the Go, to the Gear VR, PC, probably your toilet, I don't know. It runs on everything and it runs fantastically. If anybody wants to read the bomb manual for me on stream, or if you want to take it in turns reading the manual, or if you want to gang up and read the manual, I am down to play this whenever. Although you can't watch the stream because that's just cheating. So yeah, this is definitely a game that is one to look for. Now, there is one game that I'm umming and ahhing as to whether it actually deserves to go on the list. And I'll tell you why. Because I first played it and I just went, God, that game sucks. It's terrible. But it also made me keep playing. And I don't know why. But then after I'd played a little bit, you see, it's mostly negative on recent reviews. I haven't played it in the last 30 days to know why that is negative. Paradise Decay loved it, of course. Where's these negative reviews? Game is fun and works great on Oculus, but is no longer supported by the original developer. Does not receive any updates. That's not true. It got an update very, very recently, actually, so you're an idiot. Fun, addicting, but the bosses are too difficult for the game and abandoned on Steam. Ah, interesting. Why has it been oh, they're saying it's been abandoned on Steam because there was an update on Oculus and Steam didn't get it. Is that it? Don't buy from the devs. The Oculus Quest version keeps getting updates and content. We are here on Steam and we do not get them. Right, so people are pissed off because they really, really love the game, but they're not getting the new updates that Oculus Quest are getting. Even more reason to buy it on the Quest. When I played it on the PC, I absolutely loved this game. It became a very firm favourite. It was one of those games that I was just constantly just like, right, I want to play again. I want to play again. I want to play again. It started on the PSVR and then Paradise Decay. In casual conversation, I was just like, I have it on the PSVR and I really, really dig it. I want to see what it looks like on a decent system. 2 seconds later, I had a code in my inbox. And I got to play it and dear God, it is amazing on PC. And it's fantastic on the Quest as well. You should absolutely consider In Death. It is a game where if you die, you are dead and you are done. But you earn upgrades that allows you to get further the next time. And so you'll just keep being like, oh, yeah, one more, just one more, just one more, just one more. I never went too far. You see, I'm afraid to get back into it because I'm afraid I'll lose myself. Bolt is not a fan of roguelites, so not a fan of In Death, but yeah. It does look nice and it can be a bit exciting. It is really, really fun. I dig it, but I also understand your desire. Yeah, but don't you like Until You Fall? Like, that's essentially the same game but with a sword, right? You can't say that. You can absolutely have an opinion, it's fine. So yeah, I absolutely love In Death. That is available on the Oculus Quest, and that is a giant, fat, naked person. So, you know, you're here watching me, you'll probably like that too. Looking at In Death, not In Death Unchained. In Death Unchained is on Quest, made by Superbrain. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. So we're kind of just chatting now because the quest has basically died. Yeah, so this is In Death. In Death Unchained is available on the Quest, but I'm saying it's a game and absolutely you should try it. But yeah, that's well pointed out then, Traveling Man. That's probably why people are whinging, because In Death isn't getting updates, but In Death Unchained is. I enjoy more melee than bow and arrow, so makes more sense. Admittedly, this is one of the reasons why I didn't like the game to start with, is because of the bow and arrow. But then as soon as you get the crossbow, the game becomes awesome. Until You Fall is out on Quest, isn't it? Because that is actually another one on my list. Let's have a butcher's. Yeah, Bol says it's out on Quest, so it's out on Quest. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll just do everything from this website, because it'll have everything anyway. I was just using my list to give me inspiration. So, as I was just discussing with Bol there, Until You Fall. Fantastic game, really great mechanics, and is available on the Oculus Quest. This is gameplay of the Rift S, apparently. It's indeed a Quest title now from my memory anyway. Yeah, I remember. Well, this is showing me all titles on Quest, so I know they pushed a bunch of optimizations to the PC at the same time. Oh, very nice. So this is very, very similar in that, you know, it's a roguelike. You go, you play, you die, you upgrade, you get further the second time. Or don't. But this is sword, not bow. So you've got the extra parrying and things like that. That's a bit more of a skill to master. Fantastic game, great aesthetics. Definitely one you should be considering. Absolutely. Absolutely you should. What else games do I love on the Quest? Oh, I mentioned Trover earlier. So, if you were a fan of Rick and Morty... That's not what I wanted to search. If you're a fan of Rick and Morty, then you will probably recognise the voices of some of this. Now, it can be quite adult, but you can turn off the adultness. And it's called Trover Saves the Universe. You are a Chairorpian. You live in a chair. So it can be played seated, which will help with... you know, vomiting. It's third person, and you're playing the purple guy, Trover. And you are on a mission to do things. I don't want to give away too much. Whatever the trailer is telling you, that's as much as you're going to learn. And you control Trover to try and save the universe, or the cosmos, apparently, according to that. They've changed the title. Don't save the cosmos, just get the quest too. Screw the cosmos. It's fantastic humour that I love, and it's a fairly mediocre third-person platforming game. Like, it's done as well as it could, would, and should be, really. It's not amazing, but the humour kind of makes up for a lot of it. There is a lot of dialogue. It is quite adult, yes. There is Stroming. Stroming? Yes, you can Stroming. Yeah, there is strong language, definitely, on this game. I streamed it with the language on and I didn't get told off, but then again, I've said fuck about 18 times in streams and nobody's ever said a thing. So Trover Saves the Universe, definitely something that is worth looking at. I fully recommend it. It is a high-priced game at $22.99, but I mark all mine for not for kiddies too. I don't care if kids can't find my content, so I'm not available to the entire world. I would rather just say it's not for kids and say fuck when I want than try and censor myself. Yeah, Trover Saves the Universe. Absolutely fantastic. Thoroughly recommend. Well, that's my experiences. They're the games that I've had the most fun on Quest. I did also very much enjoy Jurassic World Aftermath. I don't know how far down that rabbit hole I can go before I get bored. I'm not a massive stealth guy. I like this guy. This is why I'm here. This my tiny quill. So yeah, I dig Jurassic World. Would I recommend it for that, knowing that you're not getting a full game? That's a different question. The same thing with Star Wars. So I bought the Vader Immortal, all three of them. I wouldn't recommend them. I want the official Moss statuette as well. I'm constantly pushing them to give me one. But yeah. Jupiter Grad is coming to Quest. We played that the other week and I actually quite enjoyed it. It's maybe a little vomit-inducing, but they've beat Windlands, and that's a big thing. That's interesting. What the hell is Baba Yaga? That looks cute. They tell me nothing. The Climb 2, I'm interested in. Never played The Climb. Very interesting environments this time. I don't like to skip back. Oh, don't worry about it, Seb. We're just going through like the honourable mentions now, because the quest is dead. Electronauts made it to the quest. That's not worth mentioning, really. Apex Construct. Apex Construct I did enjoy. It's a cross-buy game, so if you buy it on the quest, you get it on the PC. And there is a story involved, but it's bow and arrow. So if you're not into bow and arrow, then it's not for you. I imagine Ball is about to chime in and say, meh. Is Moss 2 being developed? God, I hope so. I truly do. They I don't want to give any spoilers. I just hope they do. I never played Electronauts, but I do have it. There's no game, Ball. It's essentially like music production. So, I mean, if that floats your boat, then fair enough. A Fisherman's Tale, I've never played, do own. Kind of think I should. It's another puzzle game. Keep reminding me that I need to play that game. I'm going to play Lone Echo first. And another game that always slips my mind. Time Stall. That was one that was on my list, actually. So, Time Stall is about manipulation of time, basically. Let's get this up. You'll probably be able to see a bit. So, Time Stall, you're on a very unique ship that has the ability to slow down time. I want to play the Ghost Giant game, but I think it's an Oculus exclusive. Well, the first time I played it was on PSVR about a year ago. So, I don't know. Why is this not playing? Yeah, so is it... Sorry, Bowler's distracted me. He always does. He's fun at that. Now it looks like Arizona Sunshine is about installed. Store... Yeah, it doesn't look like it's on Steam. I don't know if it's on Rift. But it's definitely on Quest. Well, you can distract me all the time. You're like you're the yin to my yang. Yes, it's definitely on Quest. I don't know if you can get it on Rift. But Ghost Giant, it's like Moss, but not as great. It's fun, and it's got a lot of things, you know, core gameplay is fairly similar to Moss, but they've not put the same care and attention into Quill, like they have into Quill. So yeah, this game is exactly what it's saying, basically. You pause time and rewind time to try and prevent what is happening to save people to do things. Yeah, it makes sense that they would develop for the Quest. I mean, they went PSVR first, so then pivoting to Quest shouldn't be too hard. Heard about a thing called Starship Shooter. You can have 500 ships on the screen at once. Supposed to come on side quest. Starship Shooter sounds familiar. I mean, the side quest is another stream in and of itself. This is essentially aimed at newbies come Christmas. But yeah, Hand Physics Lab. I want to try that. I see it on Twitter all the time. I'm just like, I want to try that. Let's just click install on headset. What were we looking for? Starship Shooter. No apps found. I don't know. The word Starship doesn't show up anywhere. Is there a coming soon to side quest? Descent Alps? Never heard of that one. Puzzling Pieces. In fact, yeah, that's an honourable mention, actually. It's not available on the Oculus Quest store, but I really, really do enjoy Puzzle 360. Oh, here you go. Cubism Demo. Get yourself on side quest and try Cubism for yourself. That is dumb. No, never play that. Help Yourself. It's got 12,000 downloads. I mentioned a game and then I got distracted. Anybody? Somebody? Happy Run. Oh, I wonder if I could shoehorn the cyber shoes into that. Let's go for a run. Smash Drums demo. Looks pretty dope, if I'm honest. Get to the chopper. I absolutely loved it. Matt BMF. It's really cool. People enjoy that game, apparently. Who knew? Pavlov Shack. There you go. Play that instead of the other Onward game and then buy Contractors. This is where you get virtual desktop to work with the wireless PC streaming. As I said, that is something that I would have to look at another time because that's a stream in and of itself. As is SideQuest. Black Friday. Really? We're a bit late for that, aren't we? The Game of Logic. Here we go. Jigsaw 360. Absolutely love this game. Thoroughly recommend. It's only got 10 puzzles, but you can get your own pictures off the internet as long as you just get 360s. You can put them on there. You can play jigsaws. I had a great time with it. Played it on the go, went out and bought it on the Quest. It was a no-brainer. I dig it. I dig it so much. And support the creators that you like. It is on Steam, yes. And you do not own it. Wow. I'm impressed, Paul. It's super cheap. Like, I bought it a couple of times and I only paid a couple of quid each time. I'm so tired. 90 Hz update. So there's plenty of escape rooms. I do like me some escape rooms. Cold Case, The Secrets of the Golden Lost Grandmother. I don't know what this... Oh. There's $5 on each. Are you going to show me anything? Oh, here we go. Interesting art style. You're not really going to show me much though, are you? I think I might like that. Only 58 people go to itch. That's a shame. Why is Kasanchari on here? Oh, they have a side quest community. Fair enough. I'm not signed in to join. Which list says winter sale starts tomorrow? I was going to ask you about that actually. There you go, folks. Winter sale on Steam tomorrow. Get your games. Game ports. So this is where they've got all the whole quest and Half-Life. Hand tracking. Cubism has hand tracking on here. It doesn't have it on the main game. Don't buy it thinking it will. The dev said it wasn't worth the push to get the push back from Oculus. There's a lot of hand tracking games that I weren't even aware of. A Moment in Cannes. Multiplayer? Probably not then. Maybe a tech demo. Dev said they came up with new technology called dots to be able to achieve the 500 ships all at once. Forget where I read it. Well, I mean, we can have a look as we have a browser. What do you think it was called? Starship. Shooter. I'll chuck a VR on the end. Starship Disco. Starship Survivor. That's an old game on Steam. VR Spaceships. That's a Go game. That's not going to be great. Everspace 2. Yeah, I don't entirely know. This is written on the 29th of November. It's German, but Google translates a thing. Is this it? Well, Oculus Quest can do, oh, its performance is a little limited. Version Kim Grip has been investigated actually since he received the Quest, starting smaller projects. The magic word is DOTS. Yeah, DOTS stands for Multi-Threaded Data-Orientated Technology Stack. The system makes it possible to display more sprites with a computing power limited Snapdragon processor. It's a current project called Starship Shooters, well remembered. A wave shooter, which is reminiscent of bullet hell shooter due to its high projectile volume. A fixed idea and a prototype. It started to create a complete game. It's not completely finished yet, but a lot is already included. Okay, so we can change the bullet colour. They're just going for black bullets. No, they're going for red. No, they're going for purple. Right, what? Just pick a colour, damn it. Is that all they're going to do?
Sector clear.
Here we go.
Launch 0.
Alright, so you pick a different colour for each hand. That is all. Okay. Well, I mean, that's the thing. 100,000 starships in Quest. They're not really doing much, though. Like I say, it looks a bit tech demo-y to say we can have a lot of sprites on the screen. So the developer's certainly going to be one to keep an eye on. Definitely one to keep an eye on. Oh yeah, Time Stall, so that's a game. But that is about exhausted the list of the games that I own, I believe. $18.99 for Jurassic World is a little steep, I will admit that. What I played was fun and very exhilarating, but it's not worth $18.99 when you could probably just buy Super Hot instead. Robo Recall, $22.99, yeah, I'd probably pay about $13. $15 at a push. Cubism, $7.99, perfect, buy it, it's fantastic. And it'll give you hours and hours of fun, and you can always just whip it to your mum and she can play it, or, you know, your nan. The top selling games, let's have a look and see what they are. Beat Saber, own it, it's kind of a no-brainer. Population 1, we covered that today. Vader Immortal, skip it, just don't even bother, seriously, it's not worth it. Galaxy's Edge, because Vader Immortal bit me, I didn't actually buy. I'm kind of waiting for a sale. Job Simulator is a child's game. It is very, very repetitive. If you're a child, or if you have children to entertain, or if you just kind of want to try it, by all means do. You can have some fun. I'm not going to shit on that. It's just not for me. Richie's Plank Experience, £11 for about 5 minutes worth of fun. I have no real interest in paying to play this game at all. If the devs want me to play it, I will. I have a plank ready, but nah. Myst, I want Myst so much. I'm probably going to buy that in the new year once I've completed Lone Echo. Pistol Whip. A lot of people say this game, they would prefer that to Beat Saber. They're not idiots for saying that. It's a very fun game. You will definitely sweat. It's easy to play, very difficult to master. But when you do, it's quite rewarding. The music on there is fantastic. They've got great music. They've done it right. But I would still rather play Beat Saber. Creed Rise to Glory. It's a boxing game. It looks quite fun. It's fine. But Servios basically do one thing very well 19 times in the same game. They just keep going and going and going, and they don't really have much in the way of variation, and that's disappointing. I've fallen out with them basically because I just realised that they don't make games, they make 5-minute experiences and then make you play them for 3 hours. Oh, you're working on Lone Echo. I figure I have one more stream until I've beaten it. Yeah, I saw you streaming it at the weekend, Ball. I was like, I want to go and support Ball. Also, spoilers, so I didn't come. But yeah, it's the VR community has been badgering me to buy that game, so I did. Gun Club, £15. Don't do it. It's a £3 game. It's just I don't get the interest in that at all. Fit XR. They wanted me to register. It's very, very fun. It will make you sweat. You will get fit, but I don't know. The Room, $22.99. I'm very tempted to buy it myself, but $22.99 is very steep, which is why I haven't purchased it. Arizona Sunshine, that was on the list. Sports Scramble. It looks like Wii Sports, but for Oculus. If I had more people who owned the game, I would be much more inclined to buy it. Playing it by myself, I'm not going to do it. The Room is excellent. It is excellent. I played it on the PC a little bit and then thought, yeah, I want this game. GT jumped in and was like, have you played this on the Quest? And then I was like, that's it. That's what I do it. I buy it on the Quest and I play it on the Quest. So that's certainly a thing for me. Real VR Fishing, we covered that earlier. Love that. It's the game you don't realise you want. Bastion is a 1v1 shooter. It's going to have nobody in there. I like the devs, I do. But Resolution, that was not a great choice. Journey of the Gods was an OG Quest release title. It is quite old at this point. But, I mean, there's a free demo. So try the free demo. Or at least I have a free demo. I don't know if everybody else gets it now. Warhammer Battle Sister. Looks dope. I don't own it. I don't know. So I'm sat there at Christmas. I've got £23. I could buy Warhammer Battle Sister or the Room VR. I'm buying the Room. Yeah, we've got In Death Unchained. Space Pirate Trainer. That is OG VR. Top Golf has cornhole now. The word cornhole to me might mean something different to them, apparently. Yeah, Space Pirate Trainer OG VR, but still so fun to do. And it's one of those games that you can kind of play anywhere for 5 minutes. Angry Birds is exactly what you expect it to be. Angry Birds, but it's more fun because it's VR. We discussed Until You Fall. I Expect You to Die. Oh, that game is dope. So that's essentially a seated escape room. Basically, you can play that in the same spot. I need to finish that game. In fact, add that to the imaginary list. Is somebody keeping a list? I wonder if Echo can keep a list. Echo, can you keep lists?
Hear what's on your lists. Try asking me what's on my shopping list.
No, I don't want to shop. I just want you to write shit down.
Manage your lists by tapping on
I don't fucking know. Dash Dash World. I had a blast playing the beta of that game. They've since released, and my contact said that I was going to get a key, and then I didn't, and so I've just never got around to actually buying it. It's one of those games that, like Mario Kart, is ridiculously fun if you're out there with friends. Single player, I don't know how I would take it. I mean, I had fun, but I want a goal. And the beta didn't have one. You just basically played the game and it said thanks for playing. So, I don't know. Audica is an alternative to Beat Saber. $22.99. Beat Saber, $22.99. They're the same price. If you would rather shoot things than slice them, then buy Audica. But I would buy Beat Saber because the music's better. Drop Dead, $10.99. It's an on-rails shooter. Yeah, I'd probably give them about 8-9 quid for it. Yeah, $10.99 is probably fine. Any realistic racers coming to the Quest? I don't think so. The problem with that is that the Quest doesn't have the guts of an Xbox. Synth Riders, that's the shit. You see, yeah, there we go. Ball says Synth Riders. And there's nothing wrong with Synth Riders. They are all, so maybe not O-Shape. That's the one that I've played the least. Synth Riders, Audica, Beat Saber are all very, very serviceable. Oh, and Fit X, Boxing, VR, XR, whatever it is. All very, very serviceable games. Whichever one you think will float your boat and what you want it to do, that's the one to go for. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan. I'm not a massive fan of O-Shape. I like it, but I'm not a massive fan. Yeah, it's fine. So, that's going to kind of cover it for this Quest 2 roundup. As I say, stay tuned for Wednesday's video when you get to see why my Quest looked like a tart's Quest. I don't know what to call it. It was a bit of a mess. Yeah. Stay tuned for Wednesday's video for that one. But until then, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you all have a fun Christmas because this is going to be the last time that I get to sit and talk to you before Christmas. And yeah, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, enjoy your Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, enjoy like whatever it is you do. Hanukkah, Jewish holidays, Kwanzaa, whatever. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and the Doctor is out.